Hey everyone, welcome to This Alcoholic Life. My name is Jonathan and I'm an alcoholic. And today I wanted to talk about a couple tips on how to still your mind. It can work at any time really, but specifically I wanted to address ways in which you can help yourself get to sleep through anxious times. First, we all have a couple things that are always with us that can really help us take our mind off of our mind, to take our mind off of things. So those two things that are always there are our breath and our heartbeat. So today we're going to be talking about how to sort of tune into those, how to pay attention to those as we're trying to go to sleep. So first, sort of the easier one, I guess, if you will, is our breath. I say it's easier because it's more apparent. If you stop and think about yourself breathing, I'm sure that all of you could instantly recognize your breath, recognize whether you're breathing in or out or how deeply. You could actually feel yourself breathing. And so that's why I call it easier. Imagine you're laying down to sleep, and you put your head on the pillow and all of a sudden all the worries from the day start rolling around in your head and you start worrying about tomorrow and worrying about this and worrying about the past and the future and what you said today and what someone else said and what you're going to do tomorrow and all of this. It all starts going. So we want to take our mind off of that so we can sit and think of our breath, feel our breath. So we're laying there with our eyes closed and we're going to pay attention to our breath. So we're going to feel ourselves breathing in and then breathing out and then breathing in again, as you know, and on like that. Now, the thing that's going to happen with your thinking is it's going to try and keep talking to you. Like that's just what it does. Yeah. So if you guys didn't see my first video in this series, maybe have a look at that. It was about not thinking and how that's not really possible. So our thoughts are just going to be there. They're going to be happening. And your cunning mind is going to try and talk you into listening to it. So you'll be laying there and you'll close your eyes and you'll start thinking and then you'll concentrate on your breath and you'll feel your breath being drawn in and drawn out. You'll do this a few times and then all of a sudden the voice is going to say, "Oh, wow, this is an interesting experience." Or maybe it'll say, "This is stupid, it's not working." I'm not sure. Or maybe it'll say, "What are you doing? Why do you think this will work?" The point is, you need to not listen to that voice. Don't engage. It'll try and trick you and think, "Oh, this is working." And you'll start thinking that. And then you'll get in this whole conversation. And the point is to ignore that voice. Just keep focusing on your breath. And then as you go a few more breaths, it's going to think of something else to say. And after a few more breaths, it might start singing a song. And you'll think, "Oh, I really like that song." And then there'll be a song stuck in your head. The practice is to keep going back to your breath. Don't be frustrated. Your mind will keep wanting to take your attention off your breath. It's normal. It happens to everyone. So don't get upset. "I can't do this. Oh, it's never going to work. Oh, I knew it." Just keep going. It takes practice. The first night you do it, you might not be perfect. The second night, you might not be perfect. And you may never be perfect. But the idea is to keep getting better at practicing letting go of the conversation, just letting it go. And from my experience, my mind comes up with all sorts of things to say. And it'll be really quiet. It'll say, "Wow, this is really peaceful." Or, "Wow, you're doing such a good job paying attention to your breath." And the whole point is it really wants attention. It's like an attention-starved toddler. It wants you to pay attention to it. But our job is to not pay attention. So you just focus on your breath. You keep feeling your lungs fill up and let the air out. You keep feeling air going through your nose or your mouth, your throat. Concentrate on those things, and you will most likely be able to go to sleep a lot easier than without that. The other trick or tip I wanted to give you is to try and feel your heartbeat. So some people can feel it in different parts of their body. For me, I'm not sure why, I feel it in my hands and feet mostly. My wife says she feels it in her neck. My daughter says she can't feel her heartbeat. So maybe you're someone who's not sensitive enough to feel your heartbeat right now. But I've found that the heartbeat trick works even better than the breathing. So if I can locate my heartbeat somewhere in my body and just feel that pulse, boom, 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 boom. Maybe I can hear it in my ears. Maybe I can feel it in my head if I have a headache, whatever. The idea is to focus on that beating and use that as your point of focus instead of your head. And the whole idea is to give you something to focus on instead of that voice in your head that just won't be quiet. So that's it. That's my tip. I just wanted you guys to really understand what it's like when you get in there. And I know it sounds funny because how hard can it be to concentrate on your breath? Well, give it a try. It's not as easy as it seems, but just keep going. Be easy on yourself. Don't get mad at yourself and say, why can't you just focus on your breath? Like that's not helpful. We're learning a new skill, and it's going to feel really weird, kind of like if you just picked up a pen with your left hand right now and tried to write. It feels weird, unless you're left-handed. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know, or any thoughts, anything like that. If you give the video a like, it would help things and get spread out to more people. And that's it. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope this helps someone out there to get to sleep. And I wanted to say, if anyone wants to reach out, you can either message me through YouTube or through Facebook, however you know me. I also have an email address, thisalcoholiclife@gmail.com, and I can send you a little audio clip you can put on your phone to listen to help you go to sleep, like your little guided meditation, if you want to call it that. It's not really that formal. It's just me talking about paying attention to your breath. So if you care about that, let me know, and I hope you guys are doing good. Take care of yourself. Bye.